The worst year for a lot of us for our mental as well as physical health. So joining us this morning is best-selling author, coach, and fitness expert, Lisa Goldenthal.
Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa G, your host. You're at the top of your game, yet the game is changing faster than ever. Strategies that got you here aren't the ones that'll keep you here. The pressure is relentless, and the fear of obsolescence looms large. That's why I'm here. Welcome to the new podcast series, Disrupted: How to Be Gritty and Unlock Performance. This is your chance where I sit down with today's tops in business, mindset, wellness, and success to help you master disruption and thrive.
Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon. Get ready, powerhouses, because this episode is a game changer. Are you striving for peak performance, not just in your business, but in your entire life? Do you know that true success radiates from the inside out? If so, then buckle up, because we have a force of nature joining us today. She's a 7-figure high-performance health and business mentor, visionary founder of the Aligned Method, and fierce advocate for aligning your health, wealth, and purpose, having helped over 900 women transform their bodies and minds, create lasting change. Get ready to unlock your full potential as we welcome to the podcast, Angelica Ventrice.
Thank you. What a beautiful intro. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so excited after our convo before we hit record to just continue the conversation and see that your Aligned Method is something I'm really passionate about too. So why don't we start with that? I would love to ask you what actually is the Aligned Method and why is your holistic approach so absolutely essential for high-performing women in leadership?
Yeah, I'd love to share. So when I originally started in the health coaching world, I was very focused on fitness and nutrition and macros and all the things, right? Probably like you were as well. And then as you grow, when you expand, you realize, wow, there's a lot more to us as human beings. And I went through my own spiritual journeys, my own ego deaths and all these things. And I'm like, our issues live in our tissues. So no matter how much strategy we get, whether it's in the business or it's in your body, we have to look at the energetic piece. We have to look at the emotional, the mental component. You can want to build a 7-figure business just like you could want to lose 30 pounds. But if you're not working on that mental, emotional piece, the somatic healing, you can only get so far. So when the Align Method was born in my brain, I was like, we're helping women align in all facets of their life, in their health, in their bodies, in their relationships with self, with others, in their businesses, or just moving up in their careers. Not everyone that we work with has their own business, but either way, it's like becoming aligned. It's that full circle holistic approach in their guts, in their brains, in their bodies, and in their businesses. So it really is a program that focuses on, yes, the body, but health and wealth, overall wellness, and just really transforming your life from the inside out. Because you could be aligned, like say you're doing really well in your business, but you don't feel great in your body, it's going to drag you down, or vice versa, right? Or you could be thriving in business, thriving your body, but you're dating a narcissist. Hello, many people listening probably been there. Yep, hi, I've been there. So then you're not aligned in the relationship piece. So it's our goal to get you aligned in all these facets of your life. So it's really like a full life transformation program.
I love that. And I absolutely love your issues are your tissues. I've never heard that before. And you emphasize the crucial role of nutrition and gut health. Can you break down for our listeners how to optimize these foundational elements and directly impact a CEO's energy level, confidence, and making high stakes decisions and overall leadership effectiveness?
Yeah. So let's talk about that. When you have poor gut health and your gut microbiome is out of balance, you're going to have brain fog, you're going to have fatigue, you're not going to have the energy. You're also not, if you don't feel good in your body, you don't feel as confident. So if you're getting on stage, like me, I speak and you probably speak as well, you're leading meetings, you're running teams, people are looking up to you and you emit a certain type of energy. Let's just be frank. You emit a certain type of energy when you feel good in your body versus when you don't feel good in your body.
Right.
So there's so many pieces. And for us high performers, we make a lot of decisions and we need to be able to think fast. When you have brain fog, which comes from poor gut health, it's very hard to make those decisions, right? When you're operating at a low vibrational level, how can you show up as your best self? So really your gut health affects your business more than you even know. more than you even know. It's how you look, how you feel, how your brain works, right? So I just don't think that people think about that on a normal basis, but your gut health is, to me, one of the most essential pieces for you to grow your business. Because as you grow and you want to hold more wealth, your body needs to not physically expand with you, but energetically expand. And if you're in alignment, right? If you're feeling good, if you have good energy, you're going to be able to grow in a much easier way. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, let's get down to some specific brass tacks for our audience. Like, I love the fact that, spring is coming and everybody Q1 was super stressful and we all want a new fresh start for the rest of the year. Like, is it a matter of what we eat? Is it a matter of meditation? Is it a matter of taking probiotics? Like, are there any
Yes.
suggestions you have for our audience?
For sure. Yeah. So it's, I want to clarify, it's not a matter of just taking a probiotic. I think there's a myth that like, oh, I'm a little bit bloated, oh, I'm just going to take a probiotic. It's not that simple. So let's start with like simply, yes, your nutrition matters, but also your stress matters a lot. I think that's a part that gets really missed in body transformation. So we are like 3 months away from summer, right? The first thing I would say to you is take a look at your stress level. And I know we live in a stressful world. And if you're a high performer, you have a stressful position. I cannot tell you to eliminate your stress, but you can do certain things to calm your nervous system down. So you're not living in fight or flight, which is creating high cortisol and creating inflammation. So simple things, take a walk, put your feet in the ground, drink warm lemon water in the morning to release toxins and decrease bloat. Do 5 minutes of breathing, everyone, or start with 2 minutes of breathing, box breathing, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. It's one of the most powerful things I do in the workshops I run. When we're like, oh my God, I love that meditation. It's literally a minute of breathing and they feel like their life transformed. But it's these little things, these tools that are literally free, like breathing and walking, right? Or just like spending 5 minutes listening to calming music. Meditation isn't for everybody. Like it's a thing that you kind of need to learn to do, but just like give yourself 5 to 10 minutes a day to do something to calm your nervous system down. Because if you're living in a high stress state, you're not going to feel good and you're not going to have the body you desire.
Right.
Those are the very easy, straightforward things. And then of course, yes, with nutrition, high fiber foods, fruits and berries and oats are great, and omega-3s, lean proteins. So, paying attention to eating real whole foods. If you're finding yourself reading labels more often than not, you're moving in the wrong direction. I mean, that's as blunt as I can be about it. The more label reading you're doing, you're moving in the wrong direction. The more whole foods you're eating, the better. I'm not one to say, do carnivore, do keto. I'm not into that. I believe in bio-individuality. How I eat is different than how you eat, Lisa, right? How I eat is different than how my clients eat, but it's learning to pay attention to what foods make you feel good. Broccoli is great for you. My body hates broccoli. I stick to arugula and asparagus. So paying attention, making sure you're getting tons of fruits and veggies. Fruits and veggies contain fiber, which feed the healthy gut bacteria. So before you jump to a probiotic, increase fiber in your diet and make sure you're eating enough fruits and vegetables. Very simple.
And healthy fat too.
Healthy fat, of course. Yes, healthy fats, omegas. Yes, for sure.
Oh, well, thank you. I think it's so good to have like some simple steps to start. Like sometimes people overcomplicate things. I'm like, I don't have time for this because I'm going to have to wait until I have time to do this and that. No, start right now, make a few changes. If you're listening right now, I don't want to hear any excuses because you have your choice. You have excuses or results. So I want to jump back into your story a little bit, Angelica, because it's so interesting to me. You made a significant leap from corporate farmer world to becoming an entrepreneur in a completely different space. So was there like a particular pivot, like a wake-up call?
Yeah, so I come from a background in pharmaceutical medical sales, made a lot of money, was doing really great. I would say it was fairly much easier job than being an entrepreneur, in my opinion, but my soul was not lit up. And I went through my weight loss journey. I lost 40 pounds. I've been overweight my whole life. Had acne. I know I could send you. I don't even have as many photos of me fat because I hid from the camera. So anyway, but yeah, I was chubby. I had fat. I had acne, 40 pounds heavier. And finally I had a point where I was like, I cannot live in this body anymore. I am so miserable. I'm over it. And also it was affecting my career because when you're doing outside sales, you're speaking to people all day long. These doctors can be intimidating. And I was already so not confident that once I lost the weight, it wasn't like I lost the weight and I suddenly like made more sales because of the number on the scale. It was the energy and the confidence that came with that. So anyway, I decided after I had my weight loss journey, I was like, you know what? I really want to do this. I really want to help other women feel aligned and confident and energetic in their bodies. And I left New York, moved to California, started with just like very fitnessy personal training. Then I realized like, I realized that my clients kind of use me as a therapist, and I was kind of like their life coach. So that's where I got into coaching. And I was like, I'm going to leave the gym. And then I got really into gut health and nutrition and mindset and life coaching and spiritual coaching and business. And here we are. But yeah, it was a big change. And I just believe I always believe in following your gut and follow where you find this. I think too many women or too many people stay in relationships they hate, careers they hate, businesses that don't light them up. And at the end of the day, you need to follow your soul's calling. You need to follow what lights you up. And that's what I did. And that's what I continue to do. Every time I make a shift, I do more business and mindset coaching now as well. It's because that's what my soul felt pulled to do. It's not that I don't care about the health. The health will always be part of me, but I really love coaching people in their business and on their mindsets, because nothing will change in your business or your body if your mind is not in the right place.
Isn't that the truth? Okay, final question. You've helped hundreds of women achieve incredible transformation. Is there like any one non-negotiable habit that you personally swear by and something that keeps you in alignment and operating at your peak while you're running a 7-figure business?
Boundaries. Know what to say yes and no to. Check your energy on a daily basis. Does this fill me up or does this drain me? Is this giving me energy or is this draining me? Often we wait till the end of the year to do like a whole life assessment. I teach my clients you need to be doing this on a daily, weekly basis. What's giving you energy, what's draining your energy, and have boundaries.
I love it. Boundaries are so important. I remember I used to have weak boundaries, and people don't even respect you when you don't really stand up for your
Right.
time.
You don't respect your own time, no one else respects your time. If
Yeah.
you don't respect yourself and what you desire, no one else is going to respect that. So that's why no matter where you are in your life or your career, boundaries are so important for your health, for your business, for all facets.
Angelica, I could talk to you all day, but it's a
I
short
know.
podcast. But this is so fun because our paths have been so similar in life, New York, California, health and wellness, and now high performance executive coaching. So where can people find you? And do you have anything you want to leave our audience with?
Yeah, you can find me on my Instagram at the Angelica Ventrice. Send me a message. We actually do have a free summer shred challenge coming up, and it's not going to be like your typical, it's not just about nutrition. There's going to be some mindset in there. We're going to focus on holistic health. We're going to focus on gut health. But the goal is in the challenge with us, you're going to get 5 days of basically free access to me and my coaching team to get you moving in the right direction for summer. So by the time summer comes, you'll feel aligned and confident in your body. So that's going to be kicking off on April 28th. You can send me a message on Instagram and I'll give you the details there.
Thanks, Angelica. It was wonderful chatting with you.
Thank you.